That's why. Here, put it on. Put it over
here. Here we go. Welcome, everybody. Adam Freeman alongside of me, Terry Kemp, in a little bit different setting. You're now able to watch us as opposed to just listen to our voices. And we've got a big crowd here already at Otters at the West Coast. West Coast.
We're all the way on the West Coast.
West Cobb
Absolutely.
Avenues.
Yep.
And they are continuing to arrive. Again, we've got giveaways going on. We've got merchandise for sale. And we're kicking off our sort of 2026 broadcast season this year, doing something a little different on YouTube Live. H&S Radio is our YouTube channel. And we got some – we good?
Yeah, my mic is doing some weird stuff. So
okay. All right.
The crazy thing is I can't see a thing because of the sun angle. So we're just
winging it. All right, we're just winging it right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, so this is our first video live stream from Otters. It's definitely making a little bit of history, Terry.
New platform.
Yeah.
And I think both you and I are super excited about this because it's going to open up a veritable plethora of options when football season rolls around, which is why we're here tonight, because the kickoff to football season is tomorrow. So, but this new platform, I'm really excited about it because even though we have faces for radio, the possibilities are endless.
Yeah, we can really do a lot with this. We did have to pivot, but, you got to be able to kind of roll with the punches a little bit. And I think, like you said, this is going to open up a lot of new possibilities for us. What's really going to be interesting is tomorrow night what that looks like. Because
I agree.
I'm still, with the help of Bill Phelps, looking into some things that we can do with multiple camera setups and, sort of picture-in-picture. That's going to kind of be my thing this summer. I'm gonna dive into that and just kind of see how we can put the best product out there. So in order for you guys to watch it, you need to go to H&S Radio on YouTube and subscribe. You can subscribe for free. So we're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers by August. That is our goal. What do you think about the possibility of hitting that number, Terry?
Well, all of that responsibility falls on the very capable shoulders of next year's producers, the executive producers that we have in place, Isabel and Ashley, who are already off and running and doing a great job. They are out here managing the crowd, and they do a great job on our social media. But, ultimately that's what we've challenged them to do. And I think they're capable of doing that because they are both super creative, and they both love to talk. Which that's the big thing.
And they both realize that I do not need to be on Instagram.
Yeah, they cut you off. That's.
I was literally cut off of Instagram. I was like, please stop posting. Not even reposting to Reel. They don't even want me doing that.
No,
and
I think that's stay off Instagram.
That's probably a good idea. So anyway. Again, beautiful, beautiful night here on the porch at Otters, and lots of Hoyas all over the place. And I'm just super excited, man. When I was playing around with this program, I could see so many possibilities.
Oh yeah,
with it. Yeah. It's just.
Well, we were open to the world before.
Yeah.
But it was a platform that most people really didn't have or have an understanding. YouTube is
everybody
everywhere.
Everybody has YouTube.
And so it's an opportunity to put our brand out there, and, it's an opportunity to get, high school football, which is already at such a high level in Georgia, out there to so many more people. And if we can ignore the fact that you and I just were built for radio, not for television, I think we can get past that.
Yeah, we can.
Everything will be fine.
Yeah. It's fine. It's all fine.
Yeah, everything's good.
All right. I think probably with that good intro, I think now we maybe will transition. We want to get maybe I know Parker Perkins has got he's got to be over it. He's got to be first. He's got to be over at McEachern. And I want to shout out our women's flag team. They got a tough pill to swallow tonight. They got McEachern and Columbus back to back, starting in about 20 minutes. Over at McEachern.
With one practice under the belt.
With one practice, yeah. So, again, we want to encourage them. I teach a lot of those young ladies, and it was kind of cool listening to them going over some of the plays.
Yeah.
And the calls, like the defensive calls, they've got some good individuals coaching them, and I think they're really going to benefit from that.
Yeah, one of their coaches just dropped by. Karen walked by, and I haven't seen her in a while. You know, she used to be the head cheerleading coach
Yep.
at, at Harrison for a while, and she was headed over there because she's still involved, you know, in different ways. So, you know, I agree. I think they're trying to do it the right way.
Yeah.
It's tough starting from scratch, and they really have to start from scratch every year because they are literally having to bring in new players all the time until that fire gets ignited in that student body like it has at McEachern, at Pope, at some of these other Cobb County schools.
Yeah.
You know, it's gonna be tough, but they'll get it done.
Yeah. And I'm going to take a break here. Just hey, Izzy, did you get the couple that's sitting by the window? Yeah, that's my daughter and Ryan. Yes. Yeah, introduce yourself to her. Yeah, her and Ryan are right there. All right.
Hey, wait, don't go anywhere. Can you tilt the camera a little bit? We're gonna get Parker on
here.
here.
We'll get Parker real quick. Keep going.
Parker, come on.
All right. I'm going to be out of frame, but that's perfect.
Well, not necessarily yet. She can back it up a little bit.
I mean, if you want to, you can. Yeah, why don't you back it up about a foot?
Back it up just a hair. Back it up, Terry. Everybody's seen that internet meme.
Yeah. All right. And now kind of swing it this way a little bit.
A little bit more. One more. Perfect. Right there.
There we go.
Yeah.
All right. Good deal.
And
Perfect.
now we're all snuggled up. Look at us.
Oh, yeah. Look at us. Good thing we like each other. We can tolerate each other's company. Parker Perkins. What's up, man?
It would help if I unmuted him.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Now you're unmuted.
Now he's here.
There we go.
All right. Well, Parker, you guys may know Parker for his debut last year with the freshman game on Thursday night, which, oh, by the way, still our most downloaded episode.
I'm sure it is. Me
and
Matt did a great job.
Of the whole,
absolutely.
You guys did an amazing job. I still have that video of me pulling into my garage going, well, I'm at the house, and all our equipment's in the press box. I just left it with two teenagers.
Yeah,
and
I'm sure you were worried.
And I hope that I was not worried a bit. I knew you guys would do an excellent job, and you did. And the numbers back it up.
And the conversation between you and I that night, the text back and forth, went from, you think they can do this? I don't know, man. I don't know. And then about halfway through, it was like, man, these guys are doing really well.
Yeah.
So that was when I turned in my notice and told him that he was going to have to get one of y'all going forward.
I'm sure that we would love to do it with you. Absolutely.
Well, I mean,
you can't.
Right. I got a couple years.
You're kind of obligated.
You got some business on Friday nights. So let's talk about that business on Friday nights. I mean, you know, we had some outgoing seniors from that wide receiver room. Obviously, Donovan, lose him. You lose Matthew. But you still got you, DJ. Abu's going to kind of be flexing because I don't know, man. The running back situation worries me a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit, but I have no doubt that they can carry their own.
Yeah, I think they'll be okay. But what's that wide receiver room looking like?
We're just very well balanced. Like, everyone balances each other's out, and we have me, DJ, Carson, Crash Hour.
Yeah.
I mean, those are the main returning guys, but we also have guys like Charlie Whitnauer. Like, he's coming in, like, not coming in. He's been there the whole time, but he's stepping up too, filling the hole that we lost with Matt and Donnie. And we also got a bunch of young guys that are just day in, day out. They're working with us, and they're working, and we're just getting better, talking, trying to figure it out, working with Coach Thompson, working with Coach Meese, and just every day we're working towards to make the offense better.
Yeah, in fact, some of those young guys actually got some time there at the end. Bruce, for example. I mean, he even catch a touchdown pass late in the year, I think?
I'm not sure if it was a touchdown pass, but he caught one that was like down the sideline for like 50 yards just up top.
Yeah.
Because that kid is tall.
Yeah, he high pointed it. Remember, it was on that far side.
Yeah, it was on the far side. I do remember calling that play, it was.
Well, you had to have called it.
I had to have because nobody else would have.
I can't.
Maybe somebody listened
we saw
to
that
it.
in the Hillgrove game.
Yes.
Don't ever let Terry do play-by-play again.
Oh gosh. Well, but anyway, that's good to know and I've talked to this guy over here, the OC, who we're going to get on the mic here in a second. He says y'all gonna throw it around a little bit this year.
We are, for sure, especially with Aiden behind. behind the center. I
Yep.
mean, he can throw the ball 50 yards or he can run it. Like, you never know.
Yep.
Yeah, you have to prepare for that.
Yeah.
You can't just prepare for the
No.
throw, so that's important.
No.
Parker, I got a question for you. I want to
What's
ask you, what is the difference between your preparation going into this spring compared to last spring?
Oh, so last spring it was kind of, there was so many. I had so many nerves. I'm gonna be real. I had so many nerves coming in because I was young. I mean I still am young, but I still was trying to learn the offense, trying to learn the coaches, just everyone around me, and I was just trying to, like, there was extra motivation to, like, step up. And this year the motivation is to just maintain and get better and teach and, like, help coach, I guess is the way I'm trying to say it. Like, being able to evaluate myself to just keep growing. And last year it was kind of just like a grind to, like, earn that spot.
Okay. All right.
I like
I'm
that answer.
going to ask all of them the same question.
Yeah.
That
Oh, yeah.
I just want to
There's
see what
always
their preparation is going to be so much different compared
Yeah.
to this time last year.
Oh,
So,
yeah. you got
for
a
sure.
year under your belt, and so now you're kind of looked at as a leader in that
Mhm.
room.
Yeah.
I mean, you got a lot of really good experience last year, and another year in that offense.
Mhm.
And it was prolific last year. I mean, so much fun to watch you guys play and get that first playoff win under Coach
Yeah.
Salam. I know that was huge for you guys. And as we look towards tomorrow night, I know it's going to be simplified, but what do you hope to get out of tomorrow night?
I just hope that we are able to maintain what we already had. Like, we don't want to take any steps back as an offense. And if we can show that, we're here, this is the level we're at, and we can just grow from that. So then that just opens up what we're able to do, because we got some new tight ends. We got some new tight ends in here.
Yeah.
And so we're able to do a lot more if we can stay where we are, but then grow on top of that with the new pieces. I mean, it's just going to be very helpful going into the long run.
Love it. I'm happy. I'm excited. I always get excited
Yeah.
this time of year. School's ending, and
Yeah. We're all excited about that.
we've got-
let's
and
just be honest.
and we've got the spring game coming up. That's always super fun to do, and this will be our 11th spring game that we've called. So
Wow.
Yeah.
yeah, crazy.
11th, and it seems like of the 11, 10 of them are North Cobb.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's
We
always
had,
North
yeah,
Cobb.
we had a few East Pauldings, I think,
Mhm.
mixed in there, but
Yep.
most of them,
Yeah.
were North Cobb. But Parker, I know you have to be
Yep.
right down the road. Your
I
sister's
gotta-
playing in the flag football
football game.
scrimmage.
That is
Yep.
twice you've almost
I know.
said
I did.
powder puff.
Right.
Yeah, I gotta
Yeah,
go.
I-
Gotta go
they will
support
kill
those
me for that.
flag
Yeah.
girls.
All right. Well, we appreciate your time. Thank you so much for
Thank you
coming
for
by.
having
We
me.
appreciate
It was a
you. And we
blast.
look forward to
Yep,
watching
thanks,
you.
Parker.
Now, did you get a new number?
I got number 8 this year.
Number 8. Okay,
Yep.
so let's
All
be
right.
on the
Yep.
lookout for that, folks. There are some other changes as well. Ryan Traster is
Mhm.
number
Nah.
17.
Took
Okay.
his brother's number.
All right, yeah.
All right.
Runs the family.
Yeah. And I think DJ went from 6 to 1, I think, right?
DJ went from 11 to 1.
11 to 1.
And then
Okay.
All right.
Carson, he went from 82 to 14.
14.
And then Charlie Whitnauer, he went from 24 to 6.
Okay,
Okay.
he
and
was
then
the
and then a
6.
bunch of DBs, I would kind of mix them all together.
Okay,
But a bunch of
yeah.
DBs got lower numbers. Because once you get older, it's like an upgrade. Like when you get a younger,
Yeah.
it's like as
Oh, yeah.
you can tell when
Yeah,
you're getting older
yeah.
is when you get those lower,
Yeah.
the
Now,
lower numbers.
Here's the crazy thing, all right, because I played wide receiver in high school,
Ooh.
and nobody wanted single-digit numbers.
Really?
Isn't that,
Y-
yeah, isn't that
everybody-
crazy?
Oh, they wanted the
yeah.
80s?
88,
80s, yeah.
84,
80s.
82, 81.
So I wore 89.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
My brother
89
has
was
that
mine.
one. My
Yeah.
brother has 89 this
Yeah,
year.
89, and now if you're in the 80s, you're usually a tight end or
Yeah, you're
Right.
tight ends.
or
yeah.
you're like a long snapper or
Yeah.
something. So it's a little different
Yeah,
now.
it is.
All right.
Yep. Thank you for your time. And
Alrighty.
Go Hoyas over at McEachern tonight.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
The
be careful driving over
flag
there.
football
I
will.
team is. See, I did it that time.
I'm proud of you. Yeah.
Let's go.
Yep.
Give me enough shots, I can make.
What
I can
position
make a
does
layup.
your sister play?
Everything. Like
Okay.
she
Swiss-
mainly defense, mainly
Swiss
defense.
Army knife.
She
Yeah.
does like linebacker corner-ish.
Okay.
But then if the coach needs her to run a route, she can go run a route.
Okay.
So.
All
But
right.
she's mainly a defensive
Okay.
Specialist.
player.
Okay.
Like it.
All right.
Cool.
Oh.
We appreciate you, man. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
So we're going to be hearing more from Parker Perkins tomorrow night in the first half of the spring game, making plays hopefully. And as we head over to Cantrell Stadium over in North Cobb, we'll be broadcasting starting at 7 p.m. And
beautiful entryway to that stadium.
It really is nice.
Yep.
And you know, I always wonder, why can't we have something like that? Maybe. You never know. It's worth a shot.
We have the tent.
We do have the – oh, boy, we got the tent all right.
Got the tent.
Our next guest is going to be Mr. Dalton Petty. We're going to bring him up real quick as Coach Thompson continues to eat. We're going to give him some time to digest his food here.
Now, originally,
yeah,
because Dalton's video yesterday was so popular, I told him we weren't going to interview him if he did not show up in his disco outfit from yesterday. And unfortunately, as all offensive linemen usually say, it was too hot for that.
Well, they heat up pretty easily.
Yes.
Yeah, they heat up a little faster.
Yep.
Okay.
So
that happens.
Got one Mr. Dalton Petty here with us, and he is an offensive lineman. And he is one of the unsung heroes on any football team, and that is the guys in the trenches. Because none of these guys that throw the ball, catch the ball, run the ball can do a dang thing without these linemen. And there is a term for linemen that is formed out of the 80s, and it's out of love, and they're called the Hogs.
The Hogs.
Are you familiar with that?
I'm very familiar. Yes,
What team was that?
What team was what?
The Hogs.
The Hogs?
From what team was that?
I don't even know, but I've heard it since elementary school.
Yeah, okay.
That's how we break it down every time we get out of Indy.
Washington, when they were the Redskins, their offensive line just mauled people, and they were referred to as the Hogs. So, Dalton, what do you think about this spring compared to other springs? How is it different, and how is it the same?
I think we had honestly one of the best springs that I've been a part of this year. And I know it's my senior year, my senior spring, but as a team, I think we've been really putting it together lately in spring this early. Normally we struggle a lot with mental busts, but we haven't really had that, and that's one of the best things that, as an O-line at least, our group could ask for. Because physically we're there, but mentally we have to be there even more than everyone else on the field. Because if we mess up, everyone messes up. There's nothing we can do.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, and I was down there on yesterday, and I was watching Coach Howard take you kind of through your paces, a little bit of like a sort of a walkthrough type stuff, and just how important is what he does for you guys as far as technique? What type of an impact does he have on sort of like making you guys better?
It's a very large impact. Because
he was so detail-oriented, and just a little bit that I saw, you know, the step here, the angle here, you know, the body position there as he's comes out here now. We're going to get a word with him as well. But how important is that for y'all?
It's very important because if we're stepping wrong, if I step the wrong way, the play's a bust. I can make the littlest mistake, and I'll miss a block every time. And it's really important. I thank Coach Howard for being hard, even though sometimes it sucks during practice. It really does. Sometimes
welcome to football, young man.
Sometimes I don't want to be there when he's yelling at me, but it makes me better. And he might yell at me twice for it, but once I get up there 3 or 4 times, he won't do it again.
Here's what's going to happen in about 5-10 years. You're going to run into some tough event in life, and you're going to be like, man, I'm prepared for this. This is nothing. Because I was coached hard. I was coachable, and I was coached hard. It prepares you for it. It's way more than the game. Way more than the game. All right, I have a question for Dalton.
Okay, I got you.
All right, there's always leaders in on the field, in the clubhouse, or in the locker room. There's always different leaders. Who is the absolute? Yeah, you're one. Who is the absolute in charge guy on that offensive line right now? Who is your dog?
I mean,
your alpha.
That's hard to say because I like to put it on all the seniors. No matter what, I like to put it on even if you're not starting as a senior. I like to put that leadership responsibility on you.
Okay.
Because, I mean, I can say that me or Cole Peterson are top dog. I can say that, but we can't do it all. We can't see it all. So, I mean, honestly, we get tired. We can't watch C group all the time when we're getting water or something like that. But I like to put down those B group guys to really trying to lead down, and we'll trickle down like leading.
Okay. All right. So not one dog. It's lead by group.
We're a group of 5 no matter what.
Okay. All right. I like that. Yeah, I like that a lot. Okay.
Yeah. So
unmute.
I got a question that is unrelated to football. How are the orange trees doing?
They're doing good.
Yeah.
It's getting warmer.
Yes.
So I'm
now,
getting a little more oranges.
Have you had one?
yeah, I had one that day.
Oh,
yeah,
that's
he
right.
brought
I gave
some
you.
in. Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, they're so good.
I know. It's
They're
literally he has orange trees and they are technically not orange as you said.
They're not. They're green.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
But that's the way real oranges are.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So unadulterated oranges.
That's right.
That's
Has
what
not
we
been
have.
tainted by.
Indeed.
Insert your whatever you want to insert here. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so last question,
All right.
and then I think we're going to steal a moment with Cole.
Yeah.
Because he said that he's going to get fired up about it and come do a little quick interview. Who is the one lineman, offense or defense, because you guys got to go against defense as well, so you see them, you know them. Who is the one lineman that do you think has taken the biggest step between last year and now?
The biggest step.
Yes. And I mean forward, not backward.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, some of them may step backward a little bit. It's rough sometimes, but I think I could put on one offense, one defensive guy, because it's hard to gauge. I think probably Kamani George at nose has taken a really big step.
Okay.
He kind of shadowed Rafa Benitez and Oscar McAdoo last year. He didn't get a lot of playing time. He played a little bit of JV, but kind of had to switch out with some of the younger guys. I think he's taken a big step to really fill that role. I mean, Oscar, he was a good player. He really helped us in our game. I think that Kamani has stepped up, and he's able to do that now. I think he'll be able to.
All right.
That's awesome.
And on offense, I think that maybe Alden Brown stepping up to play center this year. I mean, he's a smaller guy, but he has that heart that he really wants to play, and I think he'll be able to.
Okay.
That's key. That's a key position on the field.
Yeah, Oscar
really,
was one of those soul guys last year. He was one of the soul.
I just
members.
remember that North Paulding game, man. How huge was that middle of that D line?
Yeah.
I mean, it was allowed those guys like Ulrich to kind of just, just clean up, man.
Yep.
So, but man, we appreciate you coming out,
Yes, sir.
supporting us. We look forward to supporting you this fall and starting tomorrow night over at North Cobb, man.
Yes, sir.
So thank you, Mr. Dalton Petty.
All right. We'll see you with that wig on tomorrow.
Yeah, under the helmet.
And find Cole. Tell him, come on.
There he is. Cole's over here. We'll get Cole Peterson. Cole Peterson going to give us a word here for a moment. Another of the Hogs, one of the O-linemen. There he is. Make sure we get him in frame here. So I'm going to scoot up a little bit. Cole, welcome, my friend. I told you to save your appetite this morning.
Yes, sir.
Did you?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I love it. All right. Well, talking to Dalton, and like I said yesterday when I came out and I was watching Coach Howard kind of just take you through your paces, just a little bit of a walkthrough, and the detail that he was putting into every little step. Obviously, how has your game changed from last year, and maybe also not just physically, because physically you're bigger and stronger, but maybe between the ears too?
For me, it's just like trying to focus more on my footwork, because I feel like last year my footwork was not that great, and then I'm going speed stuff to get my footwork better and stuff, so I can improve myself.
Yeah, because if the footwork's not right, sometimes a smaller guy is a problem, right? And that was one of the things that Coach Howard was he was mentioning. Hey, look, if you step like this instead of step like you're supposed to, the guy's going to run the circle right around you, and you're like this, and he's back there making a tackle. So
that's happened to me before in practice. It's not the best feeling.
Yeah.
Especially when you have Coach Howard yelling at you.
Yeah. Well, I mean, obviously we were building off a 10-2 season last year, and with that really veteran offensive line, you got some time, not a whole lot, but it was probably just enough to kind of say, okay, I can do this.
Yeah.
And then that led to your off-season work in the weight room. How is your confidence level moving in, knowing that, hey, look, I gotta start to be the guy that's going to anchor this line?
Well, last year, it showed me what I should be ready for, and knowing how varsity football actually is, and how physical and mentally is, because most people just think football is just a physical sport, but then you get in there and your brain's like, you have to do this.
It's way more than physical.
Oh yeah.
Your step has to be this far. I mean, it's all about inches at O-line.
Yeah, and everybody sees your mistakes too. And unfortunately, not a whole lot of people praise your. You know, when you do it, everybody on that line does it right. A lot of times they don't praise y'all.
Nope.
It's always like the quarterback
it's
or
the
something.
quarterback. It's the wideout. It's the running back. So
unsung heroes. That's what the
unsung
linemen
heroes, and without you guys, you know, any football team is nowhere. And so again, I think a lot, and I know you guys know this, so I don't need to harp on it, but you guys know that there's a lot sort of, you know, on your performance. You know, there's a lot of the offense hinges on kind of how you guys gel together. What are you hoping for moving forward? I'm assuming you guys have got some camps in the summer. How do you think those things are going to help you guys as a group?
I think it's going to help us to see like where we're at, like as a team and also individual. Because when we go to camps, it's like team stuff and also individual to see like what you have to work on like together, and also work on like on your own so you can help the team.
Okay.
Gotcha.
So when you're in the huddle, and we're in the middle of a game, and that man right over there calls a specific play or a specific type of play, which one is the one where you go, oh, yeah, I love this call?
I love whenever it's a screen because I'm a tackle and we get out there fast and we go hit someone that's smaller than you, less weight, and you go full speed and they have no clue you're coming. And you just go behind them and just blow them up.
Yes.
That's my favorite play.
I had a feeling that he was going to say something like that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because they just they just release and then go just headhunt.
And that coming out of that huddle is just a little bit more pep in the step.
We don't get there very fast, but when we get there, they're going to feel it.
Yeah, they'll remember. They'll remember after that. Well, outside of football, what's something that Cole Peterson likes to do outside of football?
I love to go, like, be with my friends or, like, go to my dad's shop and, like, help him fix stuff, go to our land, go hunting. He has a whole bunch of excavator, skid steer out there. We go out there, we mess around. We're trying to build a cabin right now.
Okay.
And so
on the property? Okay.
All right, so the big question, Cole, and everybody's going to want to know the answer, okay? Have you ever been snipe hunting?
We got to take him.
We got to take him, yeah. All right. I cannot believe you've grown up in Georgia. You've never been snipe hunting.
Georgia literally has some of the finest
snipe hunting
ever
in the country.
I mean, you can only do it at night, but still, even with the limited visibility.
Yeah. I challenge you to tell your dad you want to go snipe hunting.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. And your mom.
Yeah.
Your mom's probably going as well.
Yeah, she's probably been. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's definitely.
I feel confident about that. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, you have any last questions for Mr. Peterson?
I do not. I just look forward to watching him play this year and continue to grow physically, mentally, and improve his game. I think by the end of the season, I think we're going to see, Cole, that you've made a big impact on this team. So we're looking forward to it, man.
Yeah,
really
a lot of pancakes this year. We want to see a lot of pancakes.
I will.
Yep.
All right.
Just like on IHOP.
Yeah.
That's
yes,
right.
Yes.
Yep.
Now you got same number, right? Okay. All right. So
All
we
right,
want to make
good.
sure.
Okay.
Yep.
Excellent. Well,
All right, brother.
that was Cole Peterson. Thanks
Peterson.
for joining us, Cole.
Thank you.
We appreciate you.
Joining us on HNS Radio on our YouTube channel as we are live from Otters here, our 2026 broadcast. And we got a little bit of break here. We're going to have Aiden Watson here. We're going to put him in the chair. Then we're going to ask a trivia question for an Otters gift card. What do you think about that?
I'm fine with that. Let's get the ladies to do that while we interview Aiden. I think that would be the best thing to do.
I can't see. I don't know where they are.
I think they're in there. They're
handing out tickets.
They're doing marketing stuff on the inside. Once they come out, or if you want to, actually, we could probably do this.
We could do it. We can do it real quick.
I got it. No, hang on. I got it. Yeah, we'll get that. That'll work.
Okay.
That'll work. All right. I think I got you muted, Aiden. Hang on. All right.
Can you all hear me?
Yeah.
There
Now we got you. Okay.
All right.
Look at who's joining us now.
Aiden Watson.
Yes,
returning Region Player of the Year, Offensive Player of the Year. And, yes.
Brought his own fan club.
He's got his own fan club.
Yep.
He's got his own fan club.
He had to buy.
He should.
He had to buy all those people food just so they would.
I saw him pull out his visa, and it was all.
Exactly.
Yeah, he was running it up. Aiden, how much fun? You just came off of baseball
I did.
not too long ago.
About like 2.5 weeks. So
Yeah.
real fast.
Yeah. So making that transition back to spring ball, how much fun was that to get back sort of in the pads?
It was a lot of fun. You know, it's real hard coming from throwing like a baseball, going back to a football, like, 'cause I'll be in practice and I'll throw a couple spirals and I'll throw like a knuckleball. And I remember it was about like I think 2 days ago, Coach Salam was like, "Hey, KSU's coming. Don't throw any knuckleballs today." And I definitely threw a knuckleball.
Yeah.
But it's all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never seen a ball come out of your hand not rotate. Do you really ever throw a knuckleball?
Practice is rough. But in games, that's where
you get
all-
dialed
yeah,
in.
Yeah,
I
for
love
sure.
it. I love it. Well,
It is almost impossible because I played a little quarterback too. And do you know how hard it is to throw a knuckleball with a football?
with a football, yeah.
Well, like,
It-
what he means knuckleball, just like a duck.
like a
Okay,
wobbler,
okay,
like
okay.
a wobbler.
Yeah.
I was about to say, man, because once it comes off that fingertip, there's no way it's not going to rotate. But
Yeah.
now I see what he's saying.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Well,
Just like, yeah.
The obviously the last year 10-2, great season. The last time you played at Cobley Stadium, you basically lived in the end zone, 6 touchdowns, and just an amazing performance. And that is a record that I don't know, it'll probably stand for.
It's
going to
stand until he does it again this year.
6 rushing
That
touchdowns.
was a school record?
That's a school record.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
Yeah, not even.
Yeah.
It's not even close. I think the previous record was 4 rushing touchdowns, and that was by a running back.
Yeah.
So.
Yep.
Again, just a great way to get into the second round and to get Coach Salam that first playoff win at Harrison.
For sure,
Huge.
yeah.
I know that y'all were. He was super excited about that. As far as what you've seen in the spring this year, with some departures like Donovan, he was a big target for you last year. Him leaving due to graduation. Traster contributed as well. What are you seeing offensively that maybe the average fan is not going to see that we might be surprised?
Yeah, just like basically a lot of younger kids that may have been like backups last year or even third strings having to step up this year fighting for like the starting spot. Last year, like Charlie, we rotated him in a little bit, but this year like he's pretty much going to start like every game. So, and we have a younger kid, DJ. He was an 8th grader last year, but in this spring he's been proving himself a lot. So it's definitely going to be good to get some of these younger guys, rotate them in, and just kind of see how we replace, the seniors that left.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, sounds good. I mean, with talking to Coach Thompson, and we're going to interview him in a second here. He said you're going to throw it around a little bit.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, we're going to throw it a lot, keep it outside the box, and screens. Maybe not too many deep shots.
That's
this
what
year.
Cole wants to hear right there.
Cole Peterson's loving that.
One of your offensive linemen just said
Yeah.
that's his favorite play call.
Loco, yeah. We put that in, so we're definitely gonna be running that a lot this season. Probably in the spring game, you're already see it a lot. So we'll look forward to seeing that on the field.
So, what is your preparation this spring? How does it compare to what you were doing this time last year? Like, what are you doing differently? How would you assess the way you were preparing compared to this time last year?
Yeah, I'd say last year, I was definitely focusing on mechanics of throwing the ball because, coming off 8th grade or like the freshman season, there's a lot of things to work on. I had a lot of improvement to make, and kind of going over the basics of the defense and kind of like what coverages I see, the changes or positions of the safety. And this year, it's definitely like more advanced. I'd say like being able to spot who's like quickly out of place and be able to like maybe change the protection of the line, just like a lot more advanced kind of play calling and stuff I see on the field that Coach Thompson may not be able to see and changing it up.
Yeah. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but last year's spring game was at East Paulding. Am I correct?
No, it was at home, but the fall game was at East Paulding.
Okay, the fall scrimmage.
Yeah.
Okay. How different was Aiden Watson at the end of the season from the Aiden Watson that started that fall scrimmage?
Just crazy difference. I'm talking like passing, rushing, everything. It was just a huge difference, and it was cool to honestly see that, like how much you can improve in one season.
Yes.
And I'm looking forward to just keep working and improving even more.
Yeah, that was that was so impressive to watch you every week just take another step, another step,
Yeah, for
another
sure, yeah.
step. And, he and I, again, we just marveled at, we would look at each other and mute the mics and be like, he's a sophomore. Like,
Yeah.
so
Got 2 more years.
yeah, so just understand, and I know you do, like that. You've got a special talent, and it's not just your physical talents. Your leadership ability is clearly evident on that field every Friday night and really every day at practice with these guys. They look
Yeah.
up to you, and I think that's going to be huge for this whole team moving forward. What do you think about that?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Leadership, especially at the quarterback position, is just such a big thing. I just practice every day on just being more vocal. Just like, even if I feel like I'm already loud, just be like, even louder. Just kind of directing the traffic, just like everyone. So
What do you think about the philosophy of a lot of coaches believe, and of course, I was on the sidelines for a lot of Coach Cobley games, and so he always said, he goes, if your best player is your hardest worker, then you're going to have a pretty good year.
yeah, for sure. Yep.
And I feel like you fit that mold. Do you feel like you're one of the hardest workers on the field?
I do. I definitely feel like I put in the work, all summer going into that year, even spring. So just all the work feels like it just paid off. And I'm just so glad to see that. But I'm not going to stop here. I'm not going to be settled with what I did last year, because last year was last year, and this is a whole new season. I got new people. That's what me and Coach Thompson were actually talking about the other day. It's just like you have to let go of the past. Like, he's positive I'm going to have a good season, but just being able to, like, focus on what I got coming and not what I did is a big thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm going to test his recall a little bit.
All right.
Think back to last season.
Okay.
The play call comes in for Coach Thompson, and you knew when the call came in, you were like, oh, yeah, we're about to score right here. Walk us through which play it was, where it was, who it was. Walk us through it.
Okay, I'm going to go with the play against – I'm going to go with Paulding County. We play Paulding County at home. It was a power read up the middle, and I motioned Donovan, and I saw the hole open up. I was like, okay, yeah, the safeties are going to get baited by this so bad, and I faked it, ran up the middle, and I was gone. So I don't think that was a play where I was just like, we're for sure scoring on this. Like, They don't got a chance. And even if one player may have saw me, he wasn't going to catch me.
I love that.
Yeah.
Love that. That's awesome. That is awesome. So I'm not sure what questions got asked, but I was having to do some logistical stuff over there. All right, so what is the one thing this spring that you have been the most, like, excitedly surprised to see improve for the team?
Honestly, just like the energy during practice. You come in spring, it's like end of the school year, and you're like, some of the guys may not want to be out there, don't give a lot of effort, but that it's just been hype all spring. Like these past 2 weeks, like we've learned a ton, and we changed up our offense a little bit, and the guys just mold into it very well, and that's a great thing to see, especially at the quarterback position, when you can somewhat rely on the other guys to know what they're doing, even though you have to tell them what to do at points. Like, having them have the knowledge on the field is such a big thing, and that's, I feel like, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I like that.
Okay. Yeah.
I just can't wait. I just can't wait till we, put Total Letter tomorrow night and get to watch you guys again. And of course, we look forward to. And what's interesting is we were looking at the schedule, and you guys open up with Allatoona.
Oh, yeah.
For the first time since,
4 years ago.
It was
22.
22, yeah, 4 years. So it's a 4-year hiatus on that matchup. And, I mean, that is a home game for us, right?
It is.
Yeah.
And, we have had a little bit of a struggle playing them at home.
Yeah.
We have not lost at Allatoona, but our only 2 losses have been at home against them.
Yep.
So they've got a new coach they're breaking in. So maybe we can send them back to West Cobb.
Yeah, I remember
unhappy.
Back in the day, it was, I think, my brother Amari Watson, his sophomore year, we won in overtime. And
yes.
That was that was so hype, and that was probably the last time I ever really heard of Allatoona playing Harrison, because I think that was his sophomore year, so 2022, because he graduated in 24.
Yeah.
Was that the one? So. Was that the one that it ended it ended on an interception. We intercepted it.
I believe so.
Yeah,
I
think
was a
that's
little
what
young.
it was.
I think I was in 6th grade. Or
Yeah.
yeah. So I was pretty young, but
Yep. All right, so crazy stuff's going on here. We got trivia going on. We got the Region Player of the Year, Aiden Watson, right here, the returning Region Player of the Year.
It's wild how all of this is now on camera. This is the way it normally is.
Yeah, this is normal.
Because if I get up in a radio broadcast, nobody knows. But now that we're on YouTube, if I get up, everybody's going to be like, what's going on?
What's going on? What's he doing? So we've got Izzy over here and Ashley who are asking the trivia questions and giving away stuff. And, of course, if you come by here and if you're a subscriber to the YouTube channel, you get something to eat here, and you follow us on Instagram, you get 3 free raffle tickets to be raffled off to win a set of headphones by Bose wireless headphones. So we'll be doing that in about 15 minutes. So, Aiden, you got your tickets?
I do. I have my tickets.
All right. He's got his. Hopefully all the players have theirs as well. Everybody that's here, he's got
one
his.
last question for
One
Aiden.
last one. Let's go.
All right. Now you need to be honest.
Okay.
Because everybody's listening.
And
the whole world's watching.
The whole world literally is watching this right now.
How long does it take you to get to where you want to hear his call of your plays on game night? Like how long before you go home and pull up that audio file or that broadcast or that whatever?
Okay. So I think it was East Paulding. I pulled it up immediately that night. When I got home, I was like, this is so sick to hear, like, my name getting called. That was so exciting. And after that, the next, like, throughout the season, I'd say like the morning after I'd listen to it.
Because that's one of the things, and, again, I never really approached you guys, but whenever I cut those things up, I just go ahead and tag you guys.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming that's okay for me to do.
Oh, yeah,
and that way you guys can share it how often you want. And
yeah, I'm sure they hate that.
They probably don't like that at all. But yeah,
I like seeing it.
Yeah. It's pretty cool. I mean, and you know, to go back and listen to it, you know, it's sometimes I lose my cool a little bit, but hey, that's
at the end of the day, there's not many schools
that
have
do.
this. So,
yeah,
exactly.
Yeah,
you know, that's a big deal.
That's what the compressor knob is for. It's when I get a little
for you,
off the chain a little bit.
Because you definitely blow speakers. So
yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, well, Aiden Watson.
AW.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
This was really cool. The weather's awesome. You're a great interview, and we we
sir.
look forward to seeing you play this year. And it's crazy to think you're still only a junior this year. That's just blows my mind.
Got 2 more years.
Yep.
So,
So make the best of them, and I know you will.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me.
All right, Aiden Watson, everybody, returning Region Player of the Year. First interview here on HNS Radio, on the HNS Radio channel here on YouTube. Again, we're going to be giving away those Bose headphones in about 15 minutes. So get down here, get your raffle tickets. They are free as long as you're a subscriber and you grab some food and you follow us on Instagram, and you can prove that you do that. All right, we get a little breeze here, little gust roams. All right.
Hey, that's part of a live broadcast.
Yes, it is. It's
you want to
part
go
of
to the coaches now?
Let's go. The coaches. I think Coach Howard is waiting in the wings here. And then we'll get Coach Thompson, and then that'll probably be about time to make our drawing. Oh, okay.
A little switcheroo, that's fine.
Switcheroo. We go with the OC quarterback coach.
Coach Thompson is now getting involved in the trivia answers.
Yeah.
To keep everybody straight.
See, this is why this is such a good idea. All right, this is such a good idea because you guys really get to see how insane stuff gets.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, it's crazy. So I mean, this is pretty much normal. I would say this is normal. This is a little off the chain.
No, but you know me. I love chaos.
You love this.
So this is awesome. I love the chaos.
I'm mayhem. He's chaos. So, but we've got Trent Thompson here, the OC of the Hoyas, in year number 3. All right, let's get him unmuted.
God, I didn't realize I muted him.
Starting year number 3.
All right. And again, Trent, you know, we talked a little bit while you were on duty outside my room the other day, and you were saying, hey, look, man.
You said duty.
Stop. I can't get away with that. I got to there's a Lindley Warren sighting and a Keegan Warren sighting. Oh my goodness. But we talked about it, and you're like, yeah, we're going to throw it around a little bit.
We are.
And how much fun is that to have a weapon like Aiden when you're a former quarterback, and you got all these ideas, yet the most important thing is you got a guy that can execute everything that runs through your mind.
Absolutely.
How much of a gift is that?
It's pretty awesome. Now, it's a lot less stressful to be able to hand it off and run the ball a lot. But it is a lot of fun to throw it, especially being like the challenging part with Xavier when he was here was like we had 1 year to start to see things the same way and think about it the same way, and going into our second year with Aiden, we start to see the game a lot more similarly and understand each other a little bit, and so that's when it really starts to be fun. Is when he'll come running off the sideline and say something that I was about to say to him, that like, hey, did you see this or whatever, and so that's when it starts to get a lot of fun.
And one of his answers was actually it was talking about that.
Yeah.
How he's seeing things now at a different level.
Yeah.
And, because things are – I don't want to say they're slowing down for him, but he's seeing broader picture now.
Yeah.
And he even said that when we were talking to him just a few minutes ago. So that, and he is, I'm sure, a lot of fun to coach because he is talented.
He is extremely talented. And it's nice to be able to know that, hey, you're snapping the ball to that guy.
100%. Yeah. And to like on that point, I've been so lucky with Xavier and with Aiden that like not only are they super talented, but like I was talking to Aiden's dad the other day. He's just such an awesome kid to get to be around every day. Like
I agree with that.
I mean, it doesn't take 2 minutes to look at the interview and just incredible.
Like I genuinely missed him during baseball season. Like you get used to seeing these kids every day. But I don't have them in class. I don't get to see them every day when it's not football season. And so I feel that way about a bunch of our kids. But I work with him very closely every day. And then it's like, all right, season ends and he goes to baseball, and it's like, well, miss my guy.
Yeah.
I don't see him all the time anymore. So it's but like I've been so lucky with just the type of kids to get to work with. It's been awesome.
And we see him navigating the halls too. And
we do.
I mean, it is real.
Yeah.
He really is that guy. So 100%. Okay, I want to ask you a question, and this is going to be across all of your coaching career. Okay.
Right.
What was everybody's got a go-to?
Okay.
In basketball, my go-to was a drop step, spin move, go back up with a left.
Yep.
And everybody knows that, okay, I can do that and I'm going to score. All right. What is your go-to, what is the one type of play or specific play that you have always said, all right, I'm dialing this up because I know it's going to be successful?
Double post.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why?
We run it a couple different ways.
Mm-hmm.
Anytime somebody plays two high safeties, then I feel like we got a shot at it.
Okay.
Especially like with a guy like DJ, we can motion to it and get him in a great leverage situation to match up, and I feel pretty confident that one.
Okay.
If that one's getting called, you see that on the sideline.
Yeah. Oh, that's
ready to go.
all right.
Yeah.
I'll tap you because I'll see you call that while he'll be focused on the line of scrimmage, and I'll be watching you guys and other things. And
you see that one, just go ahead and put your hands.
I'll
up.
look for that. Okay.
Okay. Here's what we really want to know.
All right.
This is what, in fact, This is what the world wants to know. Are you gonna run radio this year? That's all I want to know.
I'm gonna need another reenactment of it.
Because
we're gonna get the stick figures back out.
Yes, we'll get the stick figures out. We'll get the overnight oats out.
Yep.
We'll get the blitz call. We'll get the blitz pickup.
Absolutely.
We'll get that guy coming down through the A gap. We'll get him picked up.
I'll video it this time and make sure I really lock it in. And
I have all those Army men still in my desk.
For those of you that don't know what we're talking about, we did an Instagram skit with Coach Thompson last fall sometime.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny if you want to go back and watch it. It's pretty hilarious. At HNS Radio on Instagram. But I've known Trent 20 years.
Yeah.
We went to church together, West Metro, and known his dad longer than that. And so I watched him, he's going to be modest, but he's a great athlete.
Well, there's no doubt about that.
I mean, he was a great athlete at church camp. He was like, okay, hey, we're playing what? We're playing like frisbee golf. All right, Trent, I want Trent. It's like it didn't matter if he was, 7 years old or 12 years old or 18, well, however old. It's like he was the guy you wanted on your team for sure. And we had some good times out at Camp Inagahee.
We did.
Yeah.
Inagahee.
Down in
There's
D-ville.
I know it.
I
know
know.
exactly
Can't
where
you
it is.
smell it?
Yeah.
Like,
Can you
you can smell it. You take it right back.
Yep.
Yes, indeed.
My wife
Indeed.
went to Camp Inagahee.
Really?
The funny thing is because they live so the church she went to was so close to Camp Inagahee, they would drive around in the bus for an hour and a half
To make it feel like
to make
you
it
were
feel
really
like
going
they
away.
were going far away.
Oh, my gosh. That's funny.
Take a lap around Carrollton and
It
come
was
back.
it was literally a 4-mile drive.
That's funny.
Okay,
All right.
who is going to surprise us the most going into this upcoming season with the step up ability? Like, what player do you see taking that step and becoming somebody that we will really go, wow, this guy's really kind of made that step?
Well, there's obvious answers to this. Aiden is going to be better than he was last year.
That is shocking.
I can't.
Yeah.
That blows me away.
So that
I
would
can't. I
be-
can't wait for
That's
this.
a layup answer for you.
Yeah.
DJ is going to be better than he was last year.
Also,
Again.
crazy.
No, I went back today and I was watching the North Cobb game from last year. And I had just been watching practice from the day before. And I watched DJ run a route that he ran at practice. And I was like, man, he's faster and like quicker. And because nobody really knows this, he had a toe problem like for the entire year last year. Like his big toe was hurt the whole year. Like I didn't know it. It was hurt through the summer, through the spring, through the summer. Like it was hurt, and he just played.
Wow.
And
Wow.
So then, like towards the back end of the year, we had to really start like kind of limiting what he did in practice and stuff like that to try to manage it. But he's healthy and he looks incredible.
So
But-
the version we saw last year wasn't 100%.
Was
was
the
not
80%
100%.
version?
Holy cow.
Yeah.
Buckle up, people.
Yeah.
Buckle up.
Outside of that, Abu Konate, I gave you that name last year.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. You did.
And he showed flashes for sure, last year. Yeah.
But he's like the guy. So he will be he'll be featured in all kinds of ways. He's not necessarily like hey, let's hand power off to him 15 times a game.
Right.
But he's going to get the ball in all kind of different spaces in all kind of different ways. The skill guys as a whole really are all kind of returning pieces. Like Parker, I think Parker missed a few days in spring practice, and like it just so happened that those few days of practice we didn't look very good offensively. And then he came back and started practicing, and I was like, man, I think I know why we weren't very good. Like,
Yep.
He's really is a big piece, and we're going to count on him to be really, really good. And I think he's a great athlete and a great kid again. But I think like the guys like Cole and Petty, and some pieces of our offensive line, like that's kind of the big question mark for us. Is like everybody else is kind of returning around that group.
Yeah.
But I think there's going to be some guys that flash in that group that are going to be really good players for us. I think Cole and Petty obviously are like, you can look at those two and be like, yeah, they're going to be good offensive line.
Yeah.
They're
Like,
big
yeah.
dudes. Yeah.
they're sitting at a table for 4 people right now, and there's no room at that table.
Yep.
But
That's
like
what you want. Yeah.
Alden that's standing right there beside him, like he's going to play center, and I think like his feet are great. He moves well. He's obviously undersized a little bit, but he understands that and moves his body well and puts himself in great positions to make plays. Our tight end room is going to look a lot different
Okay.
than it did last year. We got a baseball player that's coming out. We're not sure if he's going to be eligible yet or not. And then we had a move in the tight end room, and both of them are 6'4" and run and catch and look
wow.
like it's supposed to look at that
Yeah.
spot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm and Matthew Sykin is another one that's back. He's a returning skill kid. So yeah, I'm excited about our group. I really do think we have and we may not see them, but the quarterback room for us is like probably the strongest room I've ever had.
Wow.
Okay.
Just from top to bottom. Like obviously Aiden is great, and we can talk about him a ton. But like David Garner is a rising sophomore. We've got Levi, who's going to be a senior, who knows more about the offense probably than I do. He's just the smartest guy in the room all the time. And then we've got a rising freshman, Lil Cairo, that is another, like, he's another Aiden or Xavier. Like, he's a freak athlete. He'll probably start on our basketball team.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, like
Okay.
they're so it's a really strong room.
Yeah.
And so I'm excited about that too.
Wow. Okay.
I mean, yeah, I mean, you know, you look at it and you think, okay, let's look at the roster, and you say, okay, well, we lost this guy who was a top receiver. We lost this guy, you know, and TC and a lot of the guys that carried the ball for us.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And that's good. I mean, that's great to hear that what you're seeing is, you know, as sounds really, really positive. And I guess we'll see tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Kind of what the product is going to look like, but it sounds like it's all on the up, man.
Yeah, you know, it's a this time of year is it's a challenging but like probably the most fun part of the year as a high school football coach is like in college you get to recruit to who you recruit to your style of play.
Yeah.
We don't get to do that obviously, so
Yeah.
we have this like conflict of being like meeting an identity with who we have and the pieces that are there with like some level of a foundation of what you want to do offensively. I don't know if that makes sense, but
No,
it's like
it makes total sense. I
Yeah.
can't tell you
Yeah.
how many
Oh,
times
yeah.
I had to change
Yeah.
my offense
Yeah.
slightly
So
based on
just
the people.
tweak it. Yeah.
like all of our like formationally we're in a good spot. We've got a foundation, but it's going to look a lot differently than you know it has looked maybe the last 2 years. But I am excited about it to kind of find out if that's who we are going to be, or if we need to keep searching a little bit and figure out who we're going to be.
So one thing we've never had at Harrison, and no offense to anybody that's ever played this position at Harrison, but we've never really had a prototypical tight end threat. I mean, no offense
Not in the
to anybody
passing
out
game.
there,
I know.
but it's just they just have never been.
Well,
you know,
I don't know about that, but also because they were never used as that down the seam. You know, they were always used as another like tackle pulling for
a
speed
lot of
sweep or
pulling
something like that, or 30 sweep or power or something like that. And that's just the way it has been. But now, I'm excited to see that new wrinkle and another weapon that you got to guard against if you're a defense.
and if you're a defensive coordinator in this region, the last thing you want to do is give this dude another tool in his toolbox. Because he's already a bit of a mad scientist, and I'm not talking about Dr. Jekyll. I'm talking about Dr. Frankenstein.
Yeah.
Like we're up here with that.
Yeah.
You know, and what he creates and what he's able to do, man. And you give him another weapon, I think that's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Because you got a 6'4" dude that can run and catch.
We got two of them.
I mean,
scary.
We haven't seen that a lot. That's just not been a Harrison thing. You know, we've had a lot of receivers, we've had a lot of running backs. You know, we've had quarterbacks, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But the tight end thing is just never something that has been – it's just not part of what our history has been. So I'm looking forward to that as well.
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
Yeah, I think that'll be exciting. So, all right, anything else you want to ask him?
I got nothing, man. I'm letting him get back to his family. We're going to get our drawing for the headphones here. But, Trent, once again,
yes, sir.
Always appreciate your time.
Appreciate
Thanks for coming by.
We really look forward to seeing you on the sideline, and we'll see you tomorrow night about 7 o'clock as everybody else will see him as well. All right, so we're going to – Miss Darcy, G, how are you? So, wait, no Valerio family feast? I got you.
Right.
I got you.
So we are doing
okay.
this is for the headphones.
It's for the headphones.
Yes.
Hey, Trent, will you turn that? Actually, Ryan.
You're in.
Am I in?
Yeah, you're in.
All right. Never mind.
Yeah, you're
Never
in.
mind. All right.
You just moved out. You're moving out.
Why am I moving? How am I moving out if I'm moving this way?
Because the camera's – anyway.
All right, so – in case you're wondering, yes, this is my lunchbox. Okay, I'm gonna pull out the winner right here. These are not. Hold on, these are. Is that what we're pulling? Sweatshirt? You got a lot of these that are still attached. It's okay though. Okay. All right, so this is free sweatshirt goes to number 260-265. 260-265.
Going once, going twice, gone.
All right, we'll try again. Try it one more time. Ooh, hello. All right.
Connected is the same person, so just pull.
Is it? Okay, got you. All right, 260-259.
259.
259.
259.
260-259. Keegan. Of course. All right. All right. Double check him. 260-259. All right. What we got next?
Ashley, what's next? Merch. Anything they want?
Are we out of gift? Are we out of gift cards?
Yeah, they gave away all the gift
All right. Gotcha. All right. All right. Next one. 260-263. 260-263.
263.
No 263.
Gone.
All right. 260-233. No.
Nepotism.
Ne-
Nepotism.
Nepo, baby.
Nepotism.
Okay. All right. What we got next? What do we got next? More merch? All right.
One more merch, and then we'll do the headphones.
Yep. All right. Ooh, here we go. Whoa. Uh-oh. All right. 260-302.
302.
302.
Sure.
Ah, Shermanator. All right, we're going to mix it up. Here we go.
This is for the headphones.
This one's for the big prize. Here we go. Here we go. 260-256.
Gone.
256. No, no. All right.
Gone.
All right, you got to be on. Here we go. 260-154. We got a winner right here.
Oh, do you have it?
154, 260. We got, oh, yep.
All right.
Yep. What's your name?
That's Bryce.
Is that Bryce? All right, my man. Congratulations. All right, gentlemen, thank you so much for coming. We appreciate you. We'll get Coach Howard in here. So we gave away the headphones. We gave away some merch tonight.
Yeah. All right. I'm turning us back up.
Back up?
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds good.
And, Coach, you should be unmuted. Give me a test there.
Unmute me.
Yeah.
Hang on. We're going to get you a little closer.
Yeah.
All right. There we go. All right. Oh, yeah. See, that's why we have them doing all our marketing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
That's stuff that you and I would never
As
do.
soon as
No,
I walked in,
no.
Tell them you wear H&S. Tell them you wear
Oh,
H&S.
yeah. Hey, they are barking it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Coach, thank you for joining us. We got Coach Howard joining us right now as everybody out in the world is tuning in to our first YouTube live broadcast of HNS Radio.
Live
So
stream,
Okay.
making history,
you
folks.
are part of that live stream. And, Coach, this is going to be your second or third year?
This
here?
is my third year.
Third year. Okay. All right. So what do you see as far as between your first year and going into this year? What do you see as the biggest difference in just the program in general?
I think it's the continuity of the coaching staff and the continuity of what we've been doing on both sides of the ball. So kids have a little bit more in-depth knowledge of what we're doing. A little bit more carryover. That first year, was brand new, so we were kind of at level one, and we kind of got to level 1.5, maybe 2 towards the end of the year, and that's saying a lot because we had a really good offense that year too. But just the continuity and kids knowing what we're doing, how to do it, what we expect, and just trying to continue what we've built here.
Right. Okay. We had a coach. I think it was Coach Locke.
Yeah.
That told us after the state championship year in 2019. We were talking just kind of after the season one day at school, and he was like, the crazy thing was that season we had talent obviously, but everybody was in the right place at exactly the right time, doing exactly the right thing on like every play. Like the execution was just at like a 95%. Everybody was right place, right time, right thing, and it all came together. And you could see what that does for a team. And if I'm not crazy, what year was that for Dickman? Was that year 4 or 5?
I think that was year 4.
Okay,
Yeah,
all right,
year 4. Yeah.
Okay, and so that kind of is tying it into what he's saying.
Yeah.
You've got your systems in, your kids are growing up in it, and they're starting to really see that next level stuff, which is the same thing Coach Thompson said, and same thing a couple of the players have said. You know, so it's being echoed not just in your comments, but in other parts of the organization just tonight in these interviews. So, you know, that I think what you're saying is a resounding yes, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it goes to the middle school, too. They've been running the same thing we've been running.
Right.
You know, from the base level and everything. So they're used to the verbiage and, you know, how we do things and how we run things. So it works.
What is something that maybe you saw in spring that you were not expecting to see? Whether it's from just somebody that's maybe a little bit better than you thought or is able to execute a little bit better than you anticipated?
Just Abu Konate, man.
Second time that name's been brought up.
I'm telling you, I watched him on film, and, you know, I was just kind of just focused on him for a play, and he was coming off the ball. They had him at wide receiver a little bit. He might have beat DJ off the ball, man.
Whoa. Okay.
I was like, whoa. I kept rewinding. I was like, and then I watched it
Did that just happen?
Yeah. You know, Abu is explosive, fast, and, you know, just a really good team kid too, man. So I think that kind of caught me by surprise this spring.
Yeah.
Georgia had a guy like that, been about 5-6 years ago, maybe a little bit more. He was the human joystick. Yeah, you remember? Mecole Hardman.
Yeah.
Ended up at Kansas City for a while.
He did.
So,
yeah.
Okay.
It's nice to have that for sure on the outside. But your guys, you know, like I was kind of bragging on you guys and sort of what you were doing the other day when I just was walking through practice, and the attention to detail just in the walkthrough, sort of in the half speed. What you're trying to get them to understand, and then take that into a full speed scrimmage.
Right.
You know, what are some of the improvements that you've seen in them as they've come along? Because this is like, you know, a lot of times this is your third year coaching a lot of these guys.
Yeah, this is my third year coaching, but we graduated 7 guys that played with me last year. So a lot of these guys, this is going to be their first time really having meaningful playing time, getting on the field. One of the things that I've seen is, you know, just guys grasping the bull by the horn and, you know, accepting the responsibility of being the O-line at Harrison. And, you know, you got Aiden and those guys that are relying on you and those running backs, and the whole offense does. It revolves around you being able to do your job, and all 5 doing their job at the same time and doing it the majority of the time. It can't be a 60%. It can't do that. So I think they see it by how I coach them at practice, that it's a sense of urgency to, you know, get to where you need to be, get better, and do your job, and no excuse type of deal.
Yep. And we actually, when we were talking to Dalton Petty, I actually told him, you know, 5 or 10 years from now, when life punches you in the mouth, you getting coached hard is going to prepare you for that. It's not just preparing you for North Cobb or Pebblebrook or whoever. It's preparing you for when, holy cow, I got to make a car payment and I got to replace 2 tires now all of a sudden. You know what I'm saying? You've lived it. You know.
Yeah, I know.
We know.
I'm in it right now.
And if life's, you know, if you're going to get coached hard, life's going to coach you hard.
Yeah.
And so, you know, it's a real thing. So.
And it's a lot of things that, you know, sometimes that linebacker's coming, you don't see him, he hits you in the mouth.
Yep. Here's those 2 tires.
You got to pull them on top of you. You know what I mean? My son got sick this past year, and he had to go to CVA, so I had to drop $550 on summer school because he had to drop out of weight training. That's the type of thing that hits you, man.
It does, and if you get coached hard the way we all got coached, because we grew up in a different generation, these guys, a lot of them, and, you know, no offense, gentlemen, but a lot of times y'all don't get coached as hard as we did. I can tell you that right now. because it was a different time, but it prepares you. That's for sure.
Yeah, it was a lot more hands-on back then.
Yeah,
It was
for real.
a
Holy
lot more
moly, yeah.
hands-on for
Yeah.
sure. I can't tell you how many times I had a coach's hand in the back of my back here, jerking me around.
By the face
Yep.
mask.
Yes,
Yeah.
Absolutely.
yes. I was coached by Conrad Nix, and he was Bo Nix's grandfather.
Mhm.
Okay.
But he was hard-nosed, man. He didn't take he didn't take you having any excuses. He wanted you to do your job, get your job done, and he asked you why this happened. And it was like a rhetorical question. You knew he was going to.
Yeah.
I already know why it happened.
Yep.
It was just that type of guy,
Yeah, but those are the guys you remember. You remember those lessons.
Oh yeah.
You absolutely remember those.
Oh yeah.
So tell me a little bit. What do you think about this new region alignment? Like it's mostly the same,
Mm-hmm.
but there's a little bit of a wild card coming in because North Atlanta we've never even played.
Right.
Yeah, that's a totally new opponent for us.
And they do have a recent history of success. That I think they're 3 years removed from making it to the third round of the state playoffs. So how do you look at us stacking up in this new region? It's really mostly the same, but what do you see?
Every year is a new year. Every year is a new year, and you're only as good as you are relative to what everybody else has done and the players that they have. So every year, you gotta just start from floor one and kind of take it week by week. I don't even know when we play those guys on the schedule. I hadn't even looked at them, but I will tell you when we get to them, our guys will be prepared and they'll know, what we need to know, and they'll be prepared for that game. But as far as the region go, we have the traditional guys that are going to be pretty good.
Yeah.
The McEacherns, the Hillgroves. North Atlanta, I actually had experience coaching against them before I got here. I was at New Manchester. We played them that season. They made the playoffs. They were pretty good. But this region, you're gonna have to be ready to play every week because everybody has players.
That's true.
In 7A football, everybody has players and everybody's coached pretty well. It's just how much experience you have and which big time players are gonna play big time when big time plays are needed to be made. That's what it comes down to.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Well, we'll wrap it up and let you get out of here, but I have one question for you. When Coach Howard is not coaching football, what is one of your favorite things to do?
Get out on the grill with my kids, teach them how to cook, let them be young men, teach them how to be young men, and just spend as much time as I can with them. I donate a lot of time to this football stuff.
Yes.
This 21 years, and then I coach 2 other sports, in wrestling and track. So when I'm away from this, I kind of like to be dad.
Yeah.
And I just get away from it all. You know what I mean? But other than that, man, I'm laid back. I'm chilling in the house with my kids, or we're throwing something on the grill and doing something of that nature. So
Traditional grill or Blackstone?
I do a little bit of both.
You got both. Okay. That's a real grill man right there. That's a real grill man right there.
Yes.
Yeah.
My kids are well equipped to work on both of them too.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? They know how to smoke with a traditional smoker.
Yep.
And we do the Blackstone also.
Okay. All right.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's a real one right there.
Well,
so.
Coach, we thank you for your time tonight and all the time that you put in with these guys. People think, they lost in the playoffs and then they took a break till spring. Wrong. Okay.
No.
Nobody has a clue unless you've been in the game,
Right.
like me, Terry, you, and all these guys. So we it takes all that time to put a good product out on the field. And of course, we appreciate the coaching staff, and you guys more than you can imagine.
I appreciate it.
Appreciate his time, Coach Torrey Howard, offensive line coach for the Hoyas. He's going to be coaching them up tomorrow night. Torrey, thanks for coming out,
And
spending
before
some
I
time
go,
with us.
I want to tell you guys, people don't know how big of a deal this is, and I appreciate you guys doing this.
Oh, thank you.
Absolutely.
This is not going on everywhere.
No, it's not. That's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
That's
And
true.
Harrison, you're lucky to have this.
Yeah.
I really appreciate you guys.
Yeah.
Well, we can't do it without y'all.
Yeah.
So
Can't do it
we
without you
appreciate
guys.
y'all.
Thank you again.
All right, man.
Thanks, Coach.
All right,
Yes, sir.
Coach. Torrey Howard, everybody, offensive line coach for the Hoyas, and in his third year. And let me just say, 3 of, or at least the past two the two most successful first 2 years of any coach that has roamed the sidelines at Harrison High School.
And that's saying a lot because we've had a couple of –
We've had some really good ones, but Coach Salam and that staff, they are 19-4 in 2 years. They've won 19 games.
I don't know. How much is a sweatshirt?
What? Just say everything's $15. Sweatshirt or T-shirt.
You just hope you don't want an extra large because apparently we don't have any of that.
Yep.
So, but you're right. 19-4.
19-4.
Yep, and that's with a playoff victory under his belt.
With a playoff victory. Yep.
So and it's not just obviously not just Coach Salam. It's that whole staff,
Right.
and we've said it 1,000 times.
Hey, Petty, can you turn that camera?
We're both on camera.
Yeah, but it looks weird. See, that looks so much better.
Thank you, Dalton.
Let it go. Hey,
but,
he's not just a one-trick pony.
That's right. He can trip over the gate and everything. It's awesome. But we've said it a million times.
Yeah.
The coaching staff at Harrison is a difference maker. It's not just football.
Yeah.
We've said it. You and I have talked along with other people.
Yeah.
That if it weren't for good coaching, it would be a different place, and there's no doubt about that.
I'm gonna ask for some more help as well. Addison, could you do me a huge favor? I need you to come here. All right. I need you to angle that camera down a little bit. Now, yeah, that's fine. You can use that part and just down just a shade. A little bit more. Okay, down a little bit more right there. Perfect.
What?
That's okay.
No,
okay, get it down a little bit more. Just push it down to see if you can get it to okay, hold on. Now it should come back up a little bit. All right. Yay, that's perfect. All right. I just want to make sure that you can see that.
all that for the new
all
site.
that.
Okay.
So I just
Okay.
listen.
Okay.
This thing cost me $50, man. I want to make sure that you can at least see it.
It cost us $50.
It cost
let's
us
just
$50.
make sure we're on the
Yeah,
same page here.
yeah.
All right. So let's just do a quick
Recap.
here before we sign off. First experiment with YouTube Live.
What do you think?
What are your thoughts?
I thought it was super easy.
It definitely was
Now,
super
hold
easy to get on live.
Now, right, but also understand all this stuff was done ahead of time.
Good, yes.
So we did that ahead of time. We can do that ahead of time. We can change.
No, not
Okay.
No,
okay.
no.
We're not going to touch anything.
They can
Yeah.
do that ahead of time. You and I have a lot of stuff that we have
that's
not
true.
done every season because we have to do this stuff too. Now that we've got two of them because they're
Yeah.
both awesome, that's what we can have them doing.
You're talking about working on that.
Yep, putting that stuff
layout.
together. You tell me the two of them can't knock that out in 5 seconds. That gives us time to put together stuff for the game, for the halftime show. That's where we got to go with this. So
so
I
tomorrow
agree.
night it'll look something like that.
Looks good.
So when you get on tomorrow night, you can look at, and that's what our screen will be, and then we'll have our video inset, and then we can just go back.
Yep.
To that.
And eventually we'll figure out if we're going to put another camera
Correct.
out and see what we're going to do with that. So it's but I love where we're at. I love what we're going to try to do with it. I love how easy it is to get on.
Right.
Because we didn't have to go through a 19-step AAU, or AA process.
Super. I mean, super easy. You've got your input here. You've got the traditional. All you're adding is this.
Yep.
And that's basically. It's it's super easy.
Yep.
So I think it was a success. I mean, we got to interview. We missed DJ. I think DJ was hanging around for the drawing. We didn't get to talk to him, but talking to everybody else that we wanted to talk to.
Yeah, I thought it was great. Everything came together really good.
Yeah.
Loaded with interviews. That's what everybody really wants. We had stuff that we could have talked about, but we didn't need to because we had good.
Yeah, I mean, we have such good content. I mean,
Yeah.
Parker started it off great. What else can you say? I mean, great setting. This is year 7, 8?
7 or 8 years we've been here.
Yeah, and strangely enough, I mean, I think it was 19, and then we skipped 20. We've broken a record every year for sponsor nights. We hold the top 6 sponsor night amount.
Okay. Well, hopefully
So
that trend continues.
Maybe we can do a little bit more this time.
Yeah.
I hope so anyway.
And big shout out to Ashley and Isabel. They were awesome tonight. They are going to be extraordinary assets for us. I'm so excited about having both of them. I think they are going to do a tremendous job. So
I do too.
And they did a tremendous job tonight.
Oh,
I don't
wow.
know if you were watching them work the crowd, but they did a great job. Yeah.
Just amazing.
Yep.
And this is a great sort of like on the job training for them for in the future. Also, a shout out. Both my children came tonight, and they're friends, and they stayed. They're still here, so I'm going to get to hang out with them a little bit after we go off the air. And Abby is running a half Ironman on Sunday. So hope she does okay on that. That's a lot of work.
I've never understood.
That's a lot of work. Also,
Never
everybody,
understood
if you just say a little prayer for me, I have my baccalaureate speech on Sunday afternoon.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, that's happening.
And you know you got to give that same speech at graduation, right?
No, I don't have to do that.
Are you sure?
I'm 100% positive.
I would check with Shay. I think
No, I don't have to do that.
I told her that you have to do it.
No, I'm not doing that. No, that's not happening. So I've worked on it. It's solid.
How many graduations is this for you now?
This is 29.
How many senior classes have you graduated?
1.
Oh, that's right, because for
I was
years,
always medical.
You didn't have a homeroom.
Yeah.
So this is your first.
This is the first time
senior
I'm
class.
in the ceremony. I have to have all the stuff on. And
Okay.
Yeah.
That explains why
Yep.
you thought you had to be up on the stage.
yeah, I was freaking out. I'm not going to lie. I was freaking out a little bit, thinking I was going to have to be on the stage. And I didn't find out officially until today that I get to sit in the back, okay, which –
Is that
just-
where your class falls?
yes, I'm Z.
Oh, you're the last?
I'm the last homeroom.
You are going to get the
you know-
loudest applause.
You know who I blame for that?
No.
Farmer.
Why?
Because they split his homeroom and gave me half his kids.
Oh, it's his fault.
Oh, it's absolutely his fault.
All right. We'll give him a
It's
little
easy to
crap
blame him
tomorrow.
for stuff.
Yeah.
So
All right.
that's all we got here, folks. We appreciate you guys tuning in. Again, this will get posted. You can watch clips of it. You can watch pieces of it. Yeah. What? What? What do you want? What? Okay. Ashley, we get Ashley and Izzy on here. Where is Izzy?
Where is Isabel?
I don't know.
Isabel?
Kind of left.
She's probably working.
I never call her Isabel. Is she okay with me calling her Izzy?
I don't know.
Okay, I guess
Oh,
I
I
should
can
ask
hear
her.
myself. This is so fun.
Yep. Unfortunately,
You're
not
out of frame.
You're not quite in
Oh,
the frame.
shoot. I'm going to get close to you.
It's because we
Might
moved the
bite.
camera. Okay, there you okay.
Oh.
Ladies and
World?
gentlemen, again,
Hi.
this
I'm
is
Ashley.
Ashley, World,
What's up, guys?
World, Ashley.
now
Yes.
you realize the entire world
Wow.
is
this
watching
so cool.
this right now. They're not doing anything else on a Thursday night. They're watching
Really?
this.
So we have
All
a
right.
long, long line of really, really good producers.
Do you?
Yes. And
Interesting.
You know some of them.
Oh, my
There
gosh.
she is.
Izzy, come
there's,
here.
There's Isabel right there.
Okay, so you
Um,
called her Izzy. I always call you Izzy, so that's okay, right?
Here, we can share.
Okay, all right.
I don't know how.
You're not going to share.
You
Okay.
won't
You're gonna
share. It's
that.
only made for 2 ears, not 4.
Okay. Well, I tried.
All right.
Okay, good.
All right. So
All right.
we were just making sure. But
Yeah.
what I was going to ask you guys is, now that
Mhm.
you've been through the first event, are you still excited about doing this?
I'm hype. As long as you guys don't fire me. I forgot to close my mouth. And I dropped a couple words. I'm sorry.
Hey, I didn't hear
What?
anything.
I didn't say
I didn't
say
hear
any
anything.
bad words. I said something when someone won something and I didn't mean it. Well, I did, but I forgot to close my mouth.
Oh,
I didn't-
could care less.
I didn't hear anything.
I'm not worried
Well,
about
then,
it.
as long as
Yeah.
you guys don't care,
Yeah.
I'm solid.
Yeah. No.
Wait, I don't think they can hear you.
Yeah. Let's
Talking
put,
to the
let's
mic.
put her on the mic.
Here, just
so
put her.
excited.
Yay! We are the reason that Adam and Terry laugh so much.
That is probably a true statement. Because
Yeah.
if we didn't laugh, we would cry. So
Yeah,
Okay.
especially
that
at
is,
this time of year. Yeah.
Now, we've been over here planning and we have some additional roles for you guys going into next year. So because right now we don't think we're challenging you enough.
Oh, I disagree.
No, I'm looking for more of a challenge.
Oh,
Okay.
it's coming.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, it's coming.
I'm ready.
Okay.
It's coming.
Hey, I think you should ask the world if they want to hear us more.
All right, we'll
they'll
ask.
let us know
They can let us know
because they're
on-
watching. They'll
on-
let us know.
I think it should be an Izzy and Ashley takeover.
All right. Well, you guys are welcome to do the first broadcast. Adam and I we'll take the night off, and
Heck
you
yeah.
guys can do the first broadcast.
Yeah.
Well, you guys have to set it up.
Yeah.
No, that's part of it. You
That's
gotta do
part of
that.
it. We are going to give
Yeah.
you guys a little bit of a little bit of a glimpse into our window of sort of what we, what the options here are for, some of our things that we have. We've got our
Because
sponsors.
going forward, you guys are going to be doing the graphics
Yeah.
for this as well.
So
I was gonna actually ask you guys if I could. I was actually gonna
Yeah.
ask if we could redo them.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We're going to give them to y'all.
yeah. So
Yeah.
again, this
Because
is
that
a
frees us up
yeah.
to get stuff done that we need to get done for like
Yeah,
the
I
halftime
agree.
show and that.
Salon
stuff.
Posta. See,
Hey.
have we gotten confirmation there?
Yeah. At some point, Salon Posta needs
Hey, PT Solutions.
verify. They're gonna. Do I need to go knock on the door at Salon Posta and say, "Hey, listen, I want my money"?
Hey,
We talk about y'all so much. Your daughter did the commercial. It's time to do this.
Yeah. Exactly.
I think that if we hit a subscriber goal too, that we should actually go to the salons and we should get to color your hair.
That is not happening. That is not happening.
We can. What if we also do it with you?
No,
No. What if we do it with you? Yeah, we'll do it with you.
it's different. No.
No. Like I'm talking about a fun color.
Yeah, no.
He's
it's
so
not.
proud of his hair now that it's back.
Yeah.
I don't blame him.
Ugh,
Mm-mm.
this is so.
If I had it, you wouldn't be touching it. If I had any hair at all, you would not be touching it.
I can get you guys so much free products.
Hey, can you slide that?
Do you have anything?
Not.
Do you have anything that will help me?
Yes.
Anything? I'm down for anything.
Shiner?
Oh no, a buff,
Buff?
a little
Oh,
buff
no.
and polish.
Yeah, no.
That'd be like Mr. Clean.
All right. So last thoughts before we wrap up and get off the air. How did
Yeah.
you guys think tonight went?
Do you want to go first?
I think it went really well.
Yes, it's
Here,
great.
here.
Just give her the whole thing.
Give her the whole thing. She
Yeah.
needs to have the whole thing.
Watch your sunglasses.
All right. Yeah, she needs to come sit or get somewhere where. All right.
I
There
think
we
it
go.
went like really well. Like so many people from Harrison came.
They did, and that was
Yeah.
due to you guys getting the word out.
Yeah, I feel like, we really harassed a lot of people. A lot of friends came. I'm waiting on my food right now. Like, Otter's is so good.
Yeah.
There
Well,
you go.
and it probably didn't hurt that I DM'd all of our contacts.
That's so good, though. See, like, that's what you got to do.
That's good. I
That's
did the right
one-
thing.
The one mistake you made on getting on Instagram was a good mistake.
Okay, good.
Because
All right.
remember, they
Mhm.
told you can't be on Instagram.
I know.
anymore.
I'm banned. I just
Yes.
leave it up to them. So if you see something's posted on Instagram, it is not me.
But this is an opportunity
them.
for you.
to
Go make your own new Instagram account.
Do it.
And then you can do all the Coke reviews, all the
that's
pizza
true.
reviews. You could do all the reviews you want.
That's true.
And they
Yes.
Do
can't
that.
yell at you.
We don't yell.
Yeah, that's true. I know.
She yells at me.
I know. She
Yes.
saves all the yelling for you.
Yes.
But I thought tonight was a big success.
I
We'll
agree.
see at the end of the day. But how did we do on merch? Did everybody we gave away some and
Yeah.
sold a little bit, I guess, and yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Cool.
How do
cool.
you guys? What was your favorite part of the night?
I just love all the interviews. I love hearing from the kids. It's kind of cool. Coach Howard, that was really cool what he said there at the end and what Aiden said.
I
you know.
like hearing a lot of the same points
Yeah.
come out of everybody's mouth. I
Yeah.
thought that was really cool.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that was my favorite part.
Yeah. Lit.
Yeah, it's always cool to hear from the kids, and it's always for me always fun to see like how much fun the kids have when they come here. That we create an environment where they can kind of be themselves and let loose a little bit, and
Yep.
it's it's near the end of the year, and it's just a fun sort of like exhale,
Yeah.
And that's how I look at this
Yeah, 'cause
night. It's
God
a
knows-
huge exhale.
God knows we're not doing anything at class tomorrow.
Oh,
Oh,
Lord,
yeah.
no.
I don't actually. I
Oh.
don't remember the last time Kemp asked us to do something
Oh,
besides me doing his bulletin board.
No,
Yeah.
you guys have been working on your project at the end of
Well,
the
and
semester.
and that's the thing too.
Well,
Is
yeah,
like
but, like-
most of
I'm a
everything
genius.
we've done is like related to moving.
Yeah.
he's having to do a lot of. Okay, we're
Sheesh.
wrapping up. I
All
don't
right,
know
we
what
got to
this
go.
is.
Okay,
let's
so
go.
we got to make sure that Terry gets to CBS by 9 o'clock. All right. Again,
Much
appreciate
love. Tell us to come and take over. You know you want to see Iz and I.
This is such a mistake.
Way to go. That was on
Hey,
you.
we
That was
love-
on you. Yeah, she just got muted. See, all it takes is a button. Don't you wish you had one of those? You could just mute people randomly. That would be nice.
I would
but-
kill to have a button on there on your shoulder. Just
Yeah,
mute.
just hit it. Just hit it. Just like that. But we couldn't have pulled this off without their help, so we appreciate them very, very much. Yes, I'm the kind one.
That's true.
Yeah. But me and Terry will be back on the air tomorrow night at 7 o'clock from Cantrell Stadium as North Cobb and Harrison get together. We'll be bringing you the first half. We're going to try to give you the first half through the lens of our webcam. We'll see what that looks like. Again, it might look like you're watching ants because it's so far away. But
we'll make a judgment call.
We'll figure it out. If not, you get to watch me and Terry call a game, and you get to see the match. That's a show right there. I can
the reaction.
Listen, I guarantee you will enjoy watching that aspect of it if we turn the cameras on ourselves.
We got to be careful with that.
I know. I have no doubt. I have no doubt. But anyway, this has been fun. You've made history if you're watching. I'm going to post this. It'll be on our channel. I'm going to post it on our socials as well. So, for Terry Kemp, I'm Adam Freeman, and we look forward to Season 12 of HNS Radio on the HNS Radio channel on YouTube Live. Join us. Subscribe for free, and we'll see you on the flip side.